je.
Saya.
Boleh baca Abdul Had?
Okay, thank you. Tutorial question 2. Examine the concept of parallel evidence rule and explain how such rule can be evaded. Illustrate your answer with the reference to relevant provisions of Evidence Act 1950, Act 56 and decided cases.
Okay, thank you. Thank you,
alright.
Abdul Had. Very clear. Okay, so it's a question asked about what? Anybody know?
The concept of parallel evidence rule.
Correct.
And
concept of parallel rule
and how such a rule can be evaded, means can be upheld.
Not upheld. Evaded means what?
Avoid.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Upheld is different. Okay. Avoid. Okay. Evaded. Okay. So you must understand the terms evaded. Evaded means what? Ada lagi siapa boleh jawab selain pada Abdul Had? Anybody else nak try?
Prevent. Prevent.
Prevent anymore?
Prohibit.
Okay, correct. Okay. Correct. Ain Fahana. Anymore? Any siapa nak try? Adib ada Adib? Adib Hanisa, where are you?
Yes.
Evaded means what, Adib? Yes, evaded means what? Adib, boleh dengar? Tak boleh dengar?
Hello, sir.
Yes, boleh dengar, Adib?
Boleh.
Evaded means what?
Excluded. Excluded.
Oh, suara you jauh. Ain Farana ada? Ain?
Ada.
Evaded means what?
Eluded.
Evaded.
Avoided. Escape from.
Yes?
Escape.
Oh, okay, suara pun jauh Fiza Hindun? Fiza?
Escape.
What? What, Fiza?
Escape.
Okay, your voice clear. Okay. Kauza? Kauza, where are you?
Yes, sir.
Evaded is what?
Dodge. Dodge. Or escape.
Okay, any more? Fauzan atau Fauzan?
Sir.
Yes.
Evaded
is what, Fauzan?
It means run away from the rule.
Run away, Okay, very clear voice, Fauzan. Okay. Amirul? Amirul dah? Amirul?
Ada, sir.
Okay, what is evade?
Abstain from.
Abstain from? Apa dia?
Keep away from that rule.
Keep away?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Okay, very clear voice. Okay, Muhammad Jarif? Mat Nasri? Jarif? Mat Nasri? Evaded is what? Jarif ada? Jarif ada? Jarif ada? Okay. Nur Aimi Atira?
Ada, sir.
Yes.
It means that exempted from the general rule.
Correct. Okay, very clear voice. Okay, Aimi. Okay. Nur Asmida? Nur Asmida ada? Asmida, what is evaded?
I think excluded or
Asmida, boleh dengar?
I think it can be excluded or avoided.
Okay, your voice very far away. Okay, thank you, Asmida. Nur Atira?
To be put off.
To be what?
Put off.
Okay, correct. Okay, very clear voice, Atira. Nur Dayana?
Hello.
Dayana? Yes, yes, Dayana. Oh, yes, what is evaded?
I have answered earlier.
Oh,
It's
okay, what is it? Huh?
prevent.
Prevent.
Avoid.
Okay. Very clear voice, Dayana.
Thank you.
Okay. Nur Shuhada? Nur Shuhada? Bisharim? What is evaded? Line tu bunyi-bunyi sikit, Shuhada. You punya line tu. Nur Yani binti Zaman? Noryani ada? Noryani.
Stay away from.
Get away from? Oh yes, correct. Get away from. Very clear voice, Noryani. Shakira? Ana Imah? Shakira ada? Evaded
Yeah.
apa? Yes, evaded ada apa Shakira?
Evaded is
Yes?
escape from
Yes.
or
Okay, very clear voice. Okay. Thank you, Shakira. Shatra? Shatra Jailani? Shatra ada? Shatra?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is
Yeah,
evaded?
yeah.
Huh?
Avoid from.
Avoid from. Okay, very clear voice. Okay, thank you, Shatra. Shatra, what ada? Wan Muhammad Akmal? Muhammad Akmal ada? Wan Muhammad? Evaded is what?
Yes,
Akmal?
sir. Evaded is to contradict.
Contradict, yeah? Okay, very clear voice. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're most welcome. Okay, Wan Najwa? Najwa? Wan Najwa ada?
Ada.
Okay, what is evaded?
Run away from.
Okay, run away from. Okay, very clear voice. Thank you, Najwa.
Okay.
Okay, so 20 orang. Okay, so some of you have, I can listen carefully. Some of you voice very far away. Some shouldn't have online, but I think, but majority I can listen lah. Okay, so the question as Abdul Had said just now, examine the concept of parallel evidence rule and explain how such rule can be vetted. Illustrate your answer with evidence X 1950 and decided cases lah. So all these things we have learned right last bila March. Okay. So parallel evidence rule is what? What on earth is this? What kind of rule is this? It's a prohibitive rule. It's prohibit what? Importation of any outside evidence, extrinsic evidence to contradict, to vary, to modify the existing black and white contract. So you must explain about what is a parallel evidence rule, definition, etc. Ya. Cases ingat tak? Abdul Had ingat tak case apa kita bagi ni? Masa you explain definition tu.
Case of Jacob and Batavia.
Yes,
General
correct. It's a common law case, right?
Trust.
Correct,
Yes.
correct. Jacob Batavia. Ada tahu Malaysian case tak? Abdul Had?
Kalau Malaysian case, Ng Kong Yue.
Okay, correct. Ya. Okay kau. Okay, so untuk okay kita ada Datuk Tan Leng Tek. It's a leading case, don't forget that. Tan Leng Tek. Okay.
Okay.
It's a leading case. Tan Leng Tek talk about what? The best evidence about the content of document is the document itself. So kalau ada problem, you refer pada document. So whatever is this parallel evidence rule is prohibitive rule. Okay, is prohibit any outside evidence to contradict, to modify, to change, to add to whatever it is the existing black and white contract. As Datuk Datuk Agustin Paul said in Tan Leng Tek punya case, Datuk Tan Leng Tek against Sarjana Yang Berhad. Okay, kalau ada apa-apa dispute, you bring black and white contract, not oral evidence. Okay, that's a parallel evidence rule. It's all about. It's a prohibitive rule. Okay, itu dia. Kalau bahasa Melayu dia kaedah keterangan parallel. Kaedah undang-undang. Kita ada kes apa? Banyak kes ni. Bahira Devi. Okay, kita ada Tan Siu Hui. Okay, 2008. All these cases I think I give you. Any case. Faber Merlin. And that's it. So you explain about what is parallel evidence rule. Okay. and all the cases. And statute, ni yang paling penting sih. Section berapa ingat tak? Siapa-siapa ada ingat?
Section 91.
Yes, 91 read together with 92.
92.
Okay.
Gitu.
Okay, so 91 and 92. Okay, it's prohibitive rule Itulah dia. So this parol evidence rule, don't forget is protecting this written contract. If the contract is not put into written, so you cannot use this parol evidence rule. So you can use outside evidence to contradict the part which is not put written. Okay. So this is only to protect written black and white contract. Okay. If the contract is verbal, then it cannot be applied lah. Itu dia. Okay. So let's see. So that's basically lah about this. It's the first part. Examine the concept of error. That one is general principle. And number 2, how the rule can be evaded. Okay, as many of you, how the rule can be evaded? Anybody know? Kita ada berapa exception?
Kita ada 2 exception, sir.
Okay, apa dia?
Statutory exception and non-statutory exception.
Okay, thank you Muhammad Akmal Statutory and non-statutory exception. So I think I dah bagi you kan apa yang ini. Tengok balik kat slide ni kat komputer you all. Okay, kita tengah makan breakfast tu. Okay. Okay, ini dia. So ada 2 exception as Muhammad Akmal said Kita ada statutory exception and non-statutory exception So statutory exception apa dia? Yang section 92 tu. Okay, proviso A, proviso B, proviso C, proviso D, proviso E. Okay, statutory, historical background and recital of contract. Okay, in this situation, you can bring extrinsic evidence, no harm. You can break the rules lah. Okay, how the rule can be evaded. So how you can break the rules, how you can overcome the rule. Okay, how you can go around the rules, how you can circumvent the rules. Circumvent, C-U-M-V-E-N-T, circumvent, go around the rule. Okay, how you can escape the rule, how you can, in other words, it's exception lah. Surprise, I asked one by one just now, nobody said answer exception. Basically, the answer evaded is the exception. Okay, so this is the exception. Many of you put escape je. Okay, itu the exception. Okay, you must explain one by one lah. Okay, vitiating factor. What on earth is vitiating factor? Okay. Anything, apa dia? Filza, tahu tak?
Insanity.
Ya, anything lah. Insanity, infancy, okay, mispresentation, mistake, intoxication, apa lagi? Illegality, okay. Anything which can make the contract void and voidable. Okay. So, banyak case. So, you support lah at least one case I give you, okay. And collateral warranty? It's a warranty, guarantee give. Okay, if you buy my computer, I make sure you can use this computer to do online learning and teaching. Okay, comfortably Tengok dah beli komputer penat-penat, okay, tiba-tiba nak online teaching, tak dengar sir. Maknanya you dah tertipu, tipah tertipu lagi. Okay, so you boleh saman lah orang yang menipu you tu, yang bagi warranty tu. Okay, gunakan oral warranty yang telah diberikan kepada you. Okay. Okay, so kita panggil lah saksi-saksi yang mendengar ke CCTV ke apa untuk menyokong yang apa orang tu dah bagi warranty. Apa kes apa Tan Swi Ho tu, okay, kes apa Ali Hussein Brothers, okay, the case of apa Tanjung Motor. Okay, buy my car. I guarantee you buy my car, you can use my car in your country. Bawa balik negara dia, habis tayar semua meletup. Okay, tayar Malaysia, macam mana nak pakai kat Australia? Lain negara, lain weather tau. Okay. Cermin pun kena tukar tau, tempat lain. Okay. Malaysia kadang-kadang nak pergi kereta Malaysia yang cermin nak masuk Thailand pun, cermin tu tak boleh cope dengan weather Thailand tu. Kadang pecah. Okay. Tak tahu siapa ada pernah experience ni. Okay. So condition precedent, syarat duluan. Okay, before you enter into contract, okay, you have been given a promise. A simple things, okay, which is not written lah. Okay, if something happen, you can use these things, okay. Something which you are obliged to do, okay, as a evidence, okay. Condition subsequent, after you enter contract, subsequent. After you enter into contract, okay, promise being made, okay, to you, okay, to extend the contract, but later on they break the promise, you can use this promise as an argument lah. Yang kes apa tu, Wu Ming Eng tu. Tapi untuk pakai setiap-setiap ni masuk custom sekali, Semua ni ada syarat-syarat dia nak pakai. You kena rujuk balik section apa macam collateral warranty ni. Proviso B tu section 92. Okay. Dia bergantung pada formality. The more formal, okay, the less likely the court will allow you to use proviso B. The less formal the contract be written, more likely the court will allow you to use proviso B. Tengok bergantung pada jenis kontrak. So tengoklah kontrak kalau kontrak tu draft macam mana, formal ke tak? Kalau setakat you dengan orang lagi satu je, then the court might consider it as informal lah. Formal contract ni what? Lawyer ada, okay, witness ada, semua ada. Properly lah. Okay, it's a good piece of contract. Okay, formality. So kalau formal maksudnya, semuanya you supposed to know everything lah. So you tak boleh argue later on lah, itu the logic. Tapi kalau contract to be drafted informally, means that mesti ada benda yang tak cover. So the court can refer to this extrinsic evidence. Okay. So macam condition subsequent, dia punya syarat dia apa? Kalau you ingat ni Proviso D tu? Ingat tak siapa-siapa?
In the future.
Okay, itu syarat dia. Future, subsequent. Apa tu syarat dia? It depend. Okay, kalau negeri tu apa, kalau the law required things to be written, so you cannot use this proviso lah. Okay, macam case Booming tu kan berlaku in Sabah. So any changes to the contract, you must put in written. You cannot argue orally. No choice. So dalam case Booming tu dia tak boleh pakai proviso D because why? Because the law, okay, of tenancy and occupant kat Sabah tu required any modification must be put written. Okay, so tak boleh pakai lah apa promise nak buat, maknanya sorry lah. Okay. Macam custom pula, apa syarat dia dalam tu Raja Azlan Shah punya case tu? It must be well known. Right. Reasonable. Okay, kalau corruption tu bukan custom. Okay, case apa tu? The Government of Malaysia tu, Federation of Malaysia tu. Melayu tu. Okay, itu well known, reasonable. Okay, makes sense punya custom. Custom must be practiced by a huge number of people, not only small number of people. Okay, historical background and surrounding circumstances leading to the creation of a contract. Okay, anything lah. Okay, it can be anything. Creation of the contracts. Before you sign the contract, okay, what happened actually on that day? What is the subject matter you try to agree upon? Okay, so this thing can be can be argued orally. Recital pula. Recital ni, as I said before, PKP dulu, recital is not part and parcel of contract. It is recital saja. Dia macam, I dah tunjuk tu kan, example. Dia macam sale and purchase agreement. Dia kata apa macam, what you call it? There's talk about rights and responsibility of those enter into the contract. It's something which is permanently exists inside every piece of document. So you can bring outside evidence, okay, to further argue about recital. Okay, itu dia. Okay, maknanya benda tu dah ada dalam kontrak. Maknanya kalau nak bawa outside evidence against recital, boleh. So that's about question number A lah, baru A. Okay. So ada apa soalan? You can free to ask question.
Doktor.
Yes.
Usually kalau this kind of question, how marks will be given for the answer? 25? So dia punya pecahan dia jadi macam mana tu?
Taklah, I purposely I tak tahu markah kat sini sebab I tak nak you being apa tu worried about the marks. Okay, so marks kalau normal situation this would be around 15 lah, Abdul Had. Bawah tu 10.
Okay. Thank you.
Tapi okay. Any question, anything you don't understand about this exception ke, about the concept ke? Ada siapa lagi mau tanya?
Hello, sir.
Yes, siapa tu?
So for the general rule of PER,
Yes.
Parallel Evidence Rule,
Okay.
the section governed is section 91 and must be read together with section 92, right?
Correct.
And do we need to read together with section 144 of Contract Act?
144. Yes. It's not only 91 and 92, Akmal. It's 91 until 99. Actually, when we talk about parallel evidence rule, it's 91 and until 99. Because 91 is talk about the general principle, and the first part of 92 is talk about the general principle. Only the second part, the proviso, the exception under section 92, proviso A, B, C, D, E, F. And section 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98 talks about the rule of ambiguity. So it's related to this concept of parallel evidence rule also. So ambiguity maksud dia kalau banyak loopholes, maknanya you have opportunity to bring the extra evidence lah, okay, to support. And 99 talks about apa, and 114 so is talk about apa tu, witness, the presence of witness, okay. Okay, kalau macam case, okay, kalau you, collateral warranty tu, okay, to bring, okay, you must bring witness lah to show to the court that this person has make a warranty to you, okay. So everything must be supported by evidence lah, including the exception, okay. How to know whether there's exception or not, okay. So it's that's about 99 and 144 lah. So it's correct lah. 91 read until 99, read together with 144. Okay.
Alright.
And not to forget section 5, 1 Akmal. Okay. Relevant.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, sir.
Every piece of evidence, including the exception, also must be relevant lah. Tak relevant, no point juga.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. And we refer to section 5, 165 and 136. The court have right to ask about the relevancy and the court has the power to reject if it's not relevant. Banyak kan?
Banyak.
So the greedy the better. Orang
thank
tamak
you,
selalu
sir.
untung. So untung, okay, kena tamak. Aduh hai. Okay, thank you Akmal. Any more question? Ada apa soalan? Semua okay? Semua okay?
Okay.
Okay, Abdul Hana?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Kan senang kalau buat macam ni kan. Okay, sambil tengok TV, sambil apa, makan breakfast. Mesti ada yang tengah breakfast makan kari pap belakang.
Belum.
Kan senang, tak payah berebut-rebut pergi kantin kat bawah tu kan. Nak turun tangga semua, naik tangga. Yang tak sikat rambut pakai topi je lah. Macam self-incrimination je. Aduh hai. Sorry tak sikat rambut ni so, sebab saya pakai topi. Aduh, tahan sikit lagu kat belakang, lagu dandut tu. Jarif okey Jarif
Zarif okey.
Tengah dandut ke tu?
Dalam kereta on the way.
Dalam kereta?
Ha.
Aduh, hebat kau. Boleh fokus je Jarif
Boleh sikit-sikit.
Berhati-hati, tak drive ke? Bahaya ni.
Tak, penumpang.
Penumpang, bahaya juga, bahaya. Takut ganggu konsentrasi. Kang masuk harian metro kan first page Kang.
Jalan-jalan dengan family sir. Jalan-jalan dengan family sir.
Yeah, aku kena compound kan. Di-compound apabila tutorial dalam kereta.
Kalau tak ikut, merajuk.
Tahu tak apa. Okey lah, kita pergi B lah, nak habis cepat-cepat ni. Okay, B I baca lah. W, a tenant enter into a written contract agreement with Y, a landlord. Dah bagi dah clear. A tenant and landlord for a lease of premise for duration of 12 years, 12 tahun. Before the written agreement was signed, Y is who? Landlord lah. Okay, give a oral assurance allowing W, who is W? A tenant. Okay, to stay the premise even on longer duration period, more than 12 years period. We have been agreed earlier. After 12 years, however, why the landlord changed his mind lah and want to eject. Eject is what? Eject siapa tahu? Eject apa? Eject from the car. Okay, eject the what? Eject W from premise. Anybody know? What is eject?
Halau.
Halau.
What is halau?
Okay. Thank you Abdul Had. Halau, betul. Okay, eject being punched, throw away. However, W contended that oral assurance was given to allow him to stay on the premise on the extended duration period. Analyze whether W, who is W? A tenant, may adduce such extrinsic evidence, dah bagi clue tu, to show the existence of the said oral assurance. Illustrate your answer with relevant provision of evidence acts and decided cases. Boleh pakai tak oral assurance ni? Anybody know? Anybody would like to try? Siapa-siapa?
Exception.
Ya, Fiza? Exception. Boleh ke? Nak pakai boleh ke Fiza? Dayana, boleh try?
Boleh.
Dayana, okey.
Exception.
Boleh. Section berapa tu, Dayana? Assurance.
Assurance.
Mana kau nak pakai tu? Proviso mana? So, I dah bagi.
92D?
Ha?
B.
92D.
Apa dia?
92D.
Kenapa B? Dayana? Kenapa B?
Kalau
Kenapa B?
kalau D boleh, sir?
I nak tanya. Kenapa B? Can you explain?
Oh. Filza cakap B, saya cakap D.
Fiza cakap apa?
D.
D.
Fiza cakap D.
Saya jawab B.
Okay, you jawab B.
Ha.
Okay. Kenapa B? Kenapa D? Itu yang nak tahu.
Kalau B tu sebab dia macam less formal, so dia boleh pakai. So assurance tu as warranty sahaja. Macam
Warranty.
special promise tu.
Okay. So Diana, okay. One cakap B, so one jawab D. The answer is both of you are correct. Okay, both of you are correct. You can use B or D.
Oh.
Okay. You tengok balik soalan tu. Okay. So dia ada oral, right? Apa-apa hal pun kita pun okay, B pun boleh, D pun boleh, tapi kalau ada orang nak jawab, okay, no extrinsic evidence allowed, pun boleh juga. It depend on your argument lah. Okay. Kalau you tengok apa chart I bagi tu, kalau vitiating factor, ada ke vitiating factor kita boleh pakai sini? Vitiating anything which can make the contract void, voidable. Possible juga tau, boleh pakai. Takut ada student yang lebih kreatif tu. Okay. Proviso A pun boleh, collateral warranty boleh tak? Cuba tengok keyword dia pakai tu. Apa dia pakai? Oral assurance. Okay. Assurance ni sinonim dengan warranty tau.
Oh.
Lagi kuat. Okay. Warranty tu maksud dia assurance, guarantee. Of course lah, soalan tu I takkan tulis oral warranty. Kalau warranty mesti you dah dapat cash, dah dapat word dah. Okay. So warranty apa? Proviso B pun boleh, condition precedent lah, because this is after, okay. No, before the return, because proviso C pun is possible jugalah. Sorry, proviso C is possible. Okay. Proviso D, D is condition subsequent. D is what call it subsequent. Kalau D tu possible, but this is before the contract written agreement was signed. Okay. This is kalau proviso D tu after. So you cannot use D lah. I tarik balik lah yang D tu. Okay. Okay. D tu dia after. Okay. So D tu tak ada harapan lah. Okay. Siapa-siapa main jawab dia. Sorry ya. Custom. Okay. Apa yang custom ni? Custom jauh lah. Memang tak ada. Okay. Historical background boleh pakai tak? Historical background pun boleh. Siapa nak the historical background leading to the creation of contract? Pun boleh juga kat sini. Okay, so ada berapa banyak pilihan kat sini. Okay, proviso A boleh, B boleh, C boleh, historical background pun boleh, and you nak balik kepada general principle tak boleh pakai extrinsic pun boleh, bergantung kepada you punya explanation. Mai tahu you kata, okay, walaupun dia ada berproviso ni tapi tak fulfill requirement, so cannot lah sir. Okay, I accept. Okay. Itulah dia jawapan untuk B. Okay, macam mana nak jawab B ya? Okay, kalau you dah bagi case-case law dekat atas ni, you dah explain kan tiap-tiap proviso tu. Dekat bawah ni tak payahlah redundancy. Okay, repeat balik case. Okay, you just mention all the cases has been highlighted at the part A. Okay, itu dia. Kalau you mention part A lah, kalau tak mention you kena repeat. You kena mention balik part B ni, sorry. Mention. Itu dia. Selalunya kalau part A ni hard tanya ni 15 mark, yang ini B would be 10 marks lah, kurang sikit sebab dia direct to the point. So that would be the answer, very simple right? Any question about part B ni? Ada siapa lagi yang tak faham dengan problematic question ni? Problem. Jarif boleh faham Arif dalam kereta tu?
Sir?
Ya.
Faham sir.
Okay, thank you Jarif. Yes, Filza, yes.
Kalau soalan B ni kan, kalau macam kita, kalau macam saya pilih untuk stick dengan satu option sahaja,
okay, boleh
ke ataupun saya prefer macam ada alternative answer?
You good question lah, but I think it's better to have an alternative answer, Filza, because it shows that you are fully understand about parallel evidence rule. You show to the examiner that you understand. So Filza, the answer is better to try to attempt from a different angle lah, instead of stick to one answer.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're most welcome. Any more question? Sebelah 40 dah. Any more question? Lain faham ke yang lain? Jawab ya. So far ada 20 orang I download.
Sir,
Yes, attendance.
tadi saya cakap untuk soalan B ni boleh guna sama ada general atau exception kan? Maksudnya kalau ada exception tak semestinya kena guna exception lah.
Yes, tak semestinya guna exceptions. Okay. It's sebab you can see, okay, because that's the beauty about law. It's not a must for you to use exception. You can go back to the general principle. But you must a little bit mention lah about the exception. Okay, why you want to use general principle? Why you do not utilize the exception? There must be reason, right? And the reason would be because it does not fulfill the requirement ke? You nak pakai proviso B kan, oral warranty. Okay, salah satu syarat nak warranty apa? The more formal, the less likely the court will allow you to use. Maybe you try to argue this contract has been drafted so formally, there's no room for the court to use proviso B. Boleh lah. So come back to the general principle. No harm.
Alright.
Itu dia.
Sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Yang lain okay? Semua okay ke? Semua okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so tak ada soalan lagi dah?
Okay.
Okay, semua okay ya? Kesian Syarif dalam kereta. Okay. Akmal, okay Akmal ya?
Okay, sir.
Okay lah. I think that's all. Semua dah dapatkan nota untuk besok?
Dah.
Okay, so besok corroboration part 2.
Alright.
Okay, so kita jumpa online besok.
Tak jumpa yang lain.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much ya.
Thank you.
Our first tutorial. Wow. Okay lah, pergilah sambung balik tidur ke apa. Okay, thank you. See everybody tomorrow virtually.
Okay, thank you Doctor. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Stay safe.
Stay safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for recording.